Hello, you will know 6 ways to use the preposition by the end of this lesson. And the first way is using the preposition by with time, with a time expression. Let's have a look at another example. John, get the report back to me by 5 p.m. on Friday. So we have by 5 p.m. on Friday, a time expression. We also have, we will make $5,000 by the end of the month. And she will text back by the end of the day, I promise. Hello, welcome to Simple English with me, your teacher, Callum Hems. I help people to develop their English skills without any overly complicated information. The second way to use the preposition by is with somewhere. By somewhere. For example, I live by the metro station. We also have the example, we stayed in a hotel by the sea. And where is the library? It's by the museum. So when you use by like this, it means near or close to. And the last example is, Mum, where are my shoes? They're by the coat rack. Moving on, we have the third use of the preposition by, and that is by someone. This is, for example, like an author. The Lord of the Flies was written by William Golding. It's a great book, by the way, and I really encourage you to read it. And here's another example. The Matrix Resurrections by Lana Wachowski was fantastic. And please note my sarcasm there. We also have Thunderstruck is a song by AC/DC. And I love this song. I really recommend listening to it. And of course we have my thumbnail image. Starry Night is a painting by Van Gogh. So Starry Night was painted by Van Gogh. When we use by someone, the verb in the sentence should be in passive voice. You can notice that with all of these examples. Was written, was painted, was sung. And for our fourth use of the preposition by, we have by plus the verb ing, so doing. And I can use the example here. How do we get to the top? By working hard. So we have the verb in the ing form. Here's another example. You can improve your English by watching TV series. When we use the preposition by in this way, it's usually used to say you can do something, something that you can do. So here's another example. You can improve your mood by dancing. Or you won't fix anything by getting angry, which is the negative form. I could also say you can't fix anything by getting angry. And here's another suggestion. You can learn to drive by taking lessons. So again, when we use the preposition by with the verb in the ing form, it's usually used to say you can do something. Here's how you do it. By taking lessons. By dancing, you can improve your mood, and so on. Guys, I just want to remind you that if you like this content, please hit like and subscribe. And if you want to become a super subscriber, please sign up for notifications and you will be told when a new video is released. thank you. And moving on to our fifth use of the preposition by. This can be divided into three categories, and that is travel, communication, and payment. So in the travel category, we want to use a vehicle. By train, by plane, by car, by foot, by boat, by hot air balloon. So you couldn't really put anything here. By scooter, by submarine. And this is to say that we travelled in or using this vehicle. So I went to Italy by plane. And the next example, the next category here is with communication. So we have something like by phone, by email, by text message. That's when you send a message. So here the link between the categories is when something is moved from place A to place B. And in the communication category, we see that that is a message. I gave the message to him by phone. I wrote to him by text. And we have payment. So we also have the movement of A to B about money. I paid by card. I paid by cash. Or I paid by hugs and kisses, which you can only do with someone personal. And finally, we have number 6, use of preposition by, that is by plus self. We can use myself, yourself, his self, himself, herself, themselves, ourselves, yourself. I think I already said that one. So here are some sentences, for example. I can do it all by myself. Well, that's very confident and self-assured, and I wish you the best. We're going to travel the world by ourselves. So that's when you're with a group or maybe your partner and you want to travel the world with just the two of you. When you use by in this way, you really mean something like alone. So by myself, it's alone. By ourselves, alone, with just the two of us, or the three of us, the group, alone, the group alone, together. And he likes to be by himself sometimes. And here we definitely mean alone. He likes to be alone sometimes. I don't think you should leave her by herself right now. In this case, I mean she probably needs some company right now. And the last one, they like to go on long walks by themselves. So that's the image here. They like to be alone together on long walks. Well, that's it for today's episode of Simple English. I hope that you have learnt something. Please leave your comments or any questions in the comments below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you have a suggestion for a video that you would like to see, please let me know. Best of luck to you. I wish you well developing your English, and I will see you soon. Ta-ra.